Welcome, everybody. Today is 2022 2/2, 2nd of February, all the twos. We are at the Prometheus and Ecosystem Community Meeting. We are a CNCF based project, and also the CNCF Code of Conduct applies because of that. So be excellent to each other. And with that out of the way, I think we can get started with the announcements. I wanted to really quickly highlight Prometheus Day in Europe. So actually, let me share my screen, and we can just quickly take a look together. So there is Prometheus Day, which is like a one-day event right before KubeCon in May, May 17th. And we are still looking for speakers. So you can go on, if you just Google for Prometheus Day Europe, and then you will find the website and click on Submit Proposal. You will find the dates there. The CFP is open. It closes in less than 2 weeks, and yeah, you will be notified if your talks will be accepted or not. And then the actual event, as I said, happens May 17th. I think there are also, if you're like first time submitting, there are people who are willing to help with speaking and figuring out what you want to talk about, etc. So you can reach out, should all be on this page. So yeah, that would be amazing if we can get as many proposals as possible from the community. And yeah, just wanted to quickly mention that. Other than that, Julian, do you want to give an update on the new Prometheus release, or should I go ahead?
Yes. So Prometheus 2.33 and 33.1 are out. The big changes are that we have promoted some features to stable, like negative offset and add modifiers. So they enhance PromQL mainly. And then Prometheus can now receive remote write remote write packets over the network, so you can actually push from one Prometheus to another. That feature was there for already a year, but now it is considered stable. And there is a lot of things in the changelog. One big change is the optimization of the target and service discovery page, which means that if you have a big Prometheus server now, the page should still load quite fluently, which was not the case in the past with the new UI and in the next Prometheus release. So that's the next point, but I will mention that because we have improved those pages, in the next release we are removing the classic UI. So the old UI will no longer be available for in Prometheus. You will have to use the React UI and all the new features that we have there.
Yep. Thank you for the update. Really good stuff. And there was just an hour ago, there was a bug fix release with a bug fix for the Kubernetes service discovery. So if you are running Kubernetes and you are already on the latest version, you want to update to 2.33.1.
Actually, this is an interesting feature. So the bug fix is because we have added the ability for Prometheus to automatically monitor its own namespace and only its own namespace, which means that you can now directly use the same Prometheus configuration if you use and deploy the same exact configuration in multiple namespaces.
Making multi-tenancy even easier on Kubernetes, I guess, right?
Yes.
Super amazing. All right, cool. I think we don't have anything else from the Prometheus project side of things. Is there anyone from Chronosphere who is working on M3? Maybe Joe? I don't know. No? Okay. Somebody put something in here. So they have a new release, is what it said, which primarily was a memory and performance improvement. So go and check that out. If you're running M3, that should be pretty interesting. Otherwise, any other questions? We are already at the end of the agenda, which was pretty small. Anything you want to announce or ask about the updates?
I just want to point out that in the next Prometheus release, we are switching to open telemetry. There are still configuration fixes to change to be more aligned with upstream, but we are getting rid of Jaeger. And if people want to help us and try the new traces with open telemetry, they are welcome to come and help us. This is brand new. It's only on master, so it's not released yet, but this is coming in the next release in, I think, at the end of this month.
Again, really cool and streamlining what's happening, I guess. Yeah, awesome. Anything else? Otherwise, we give back lots of time to everybody who joined. And I will upload the video to YouTube, so it will be a short one as well. Okay. Well, then have a great local time and see you next month at an earlier hour. But yeah, like first Wednesday of the month is when we usually do these updates on what's happening in the Prometheus community. So feel free to join again.
Like one thing I wanted to ask, like before contributing into these big projects, like I haven't worked with system design and all that stuff as of now. So how to understand that architecture of these type of big projects that are there in general in open source?
Yeah, so I think most importantly, like if you want to like read up on Prometheus, Prometheus has lots of documentation on its website. So go through that, and I would suggest kind of like going to if you let me share my screen again. Yep, there's the Prometheus website. If you go to the Prometheus website and then go to community, we have lots of mailing lists, matrix channels or ISC basically. And there's also the calendar, the Google Calendar, which you can use to find the weekly contributor office hours, where you can kind of like start asking questions to like anything Prometheus, anything Go related, and kind of like trying to start contributing. So I think that's the best place for doing that, and you can find this on the community page of Prometheus.
Okay.
And then that should help you going forward.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Then
Thanks.
have a great local time and see you in a month. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thanks. Bye.